Let's talk about some of my favorite tips for surviving in the Nether. First thing you're going to want to do is collect some wood, because this is going to be the basics of all your tools while you're trying to survive. The next thing you're going to want to do is come on down to Y level 15 here in the Nether, because you'll be below the lava lakes. You'll be a lot safer from them, so you can collect up blackstone, because you're going to need this to create stone tools. Next, I would set up a base of operation where you can have plenty of storage and a place to craft your items, as well as smelt anything in furnaces. Furnaces can be crafted from blackstone, and your crafting table can be crafted from your crimson stems as well. Hoglins are not your friends. They will attack you on sight, and they will get very, very angry. So to keep them away, I like to put some warped fungus outside of my house. That way they can stay away. So if you get too close and they chase after you, you can get over here and they will run away, because they are, for some reason, scared of this warped fungus. Piglins in the Nether are going to be your equivalent of villagers, but we can't actually trade with them a whole lot because they only offer a certain amount of items, which I'll throw up on the screen right now so you can see. You also want to make sure that you are wearing an article of gold armor, or else they will attack you and they will not feel bad about it. To trade with piglins, what you're going to need to do is get a hold of some nether gold ore that looks like this. When you mine it, it's going to drop nuggets, and it takes 9 gold nuggets to make a gold ingot, which you can then trade with the piglins. There are 2 different ways you can barter with these piglins. You can either right click on them to give them the gold ingot, which they will then examine it, determine its value, and give you something in return. So for example, we got some soul sand, or you can throw it on the ground by hitting Q on your keyboard. They will then pick it up, again, examine it, and then give you something in return just for giving it to them. So here we got some leather. So a super easy way to collect even more gold ingots is to take your crimson stems, or even your warp stems, is craft them into sticks. You can then throw them into your furnace, because this is kind of the only way you can burn stuff in your furnace, unless you're using blaze rods or even coal you collect from wither skeletons. But you're going to throw the nether gold ore into the furnace, and instead of having to deal with collecting 9 gold nuggets, you're going to get an actual gold ingot right off the bat. So it's a very easy way to get gold without having to worry about having silk touch, but it is a little bit more time consuming. Along with our gold armor that we're going to have to keep piglins away, I would also recommend using some iron boots with soul speed 3 that you'll also collect from piglins bartering. It's a very easy way to get some better armor, and if you collect a bunch of these, you can also smelt these down into iron nuggets, and then 9 iron nuggets it takes to make 1 iron ingot. So then you can start collecting iron that way. Again, time consuming, but in the long run, it's pretty worth it. The other thing you can do is, once you collect enough leather from bartering or even killing hoglins, you can make some spare leather armor as well. Just by making the pants and the chest plate is going to make a world of a difference, just protecting yourself from these creatures and helping make sure you have a smoother game. Another one of my favorite things to get from piglin bartering is going to be these fire resistant potions. When you're traversing around the Nether, you're going to find lava quite a bit, and if you accidentally fall in, it's good to throw down a splash potion so you are immune to the effects of the lava. And I also like to throw one in my offhand, so if I'm mining, I can drink it really quick and I'm good to go. So one of my favorite tips that I discovered as I was playing in the Nether. Now again, these stone tools are not going to get you very far, so I would recommend making quite a bit of them, but there are some other ways that you can get better tools without, having to work too hard. So an easy way to get iron is if you take a bunch of the iron boots that you collect from piglin bartering, you can smelt them down into iron nuggets. You can then take those iron nuggets and craft them into iron ingots, and from there you can take sticks and make some even better tools. These will not be enchanted, but they're going to last a little bit longer than our stone tools for sure. And if you want to collect even better loot, you're going to have to try to find your way to another fortress or even a bastion, but sometimes the loot can be a little lackluster, like this gold chest plate, and for the most part, the only thing you can use saddles on is a strider. But overall, not too bad, but you will find quite a bit of diamond, leather, iron, and gold horse armor, which is pretty useless if you're just in the Nether. But sometimes you will get lucky and you will find some diamonds within a chest, which will give you even better armor and weapons. So sometimes the risk is worth the reward. Or is it the reward is worth the risk? It's one of those two. You pick which one. Alright guys, that is it for today. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. If you had a favorite tip from this video, or if you have a tip that you would like to share with your fellow Minecrafters, please let me know in the comments down below. You can always check out my links in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Always remember, the most important thing is to be odd and wash your hands. Peace, guys.